Sweet Home, a real estate show like no other. Real life stories and practical tips on buying or keeping your home. Let's welcome our hosts, Mark and Melody.
Hello and welcome to Home Sweet Home, an informative real estate show with a twist. My name is Melody Mojica and I'm one of your hosts.
And I'm Mark Bowman. We are here at Marbella Tapas and Bar, located on West Flamingo in Las Vegas. Later, we'll show you a clip of this cool Spanish restaurant.
In today's show, we have a seller who sold his home through a short sale, a buyer who was turned down by other lenders before being approved by this particular lender who is here with us today, and they will all be sharing their experience with us. Of course, we have our real estate attorney from the office of Grady and Whittemeyer to provide us with more practical tips.
And we will touch on what's happening now in the real estate and mortgage industry, so stand by for some updates.
We hope to receive emails from local individuals or families with real-life true stories who would like to be a guest and share their story with us on our show. You may be eligible to take part in the mentorship and recovery program that is going to be administered by one of our investors who will be choosing the most compelling story.
The individual or family that is chosen will be able to live in a home for 2 years, paying the same amount as if they were renting, with the possibility of being able to own the home, locking in today's market price and given a second chance of home ownership.
Very nice. Don't go away. We have some great guests coming up to talk about their situation that you, as our viewers, may also be experiencing. Home Sweet Home will be right back.
Keeping or buying a home in Las Vegas is no longer an easy task. You need someone who has local experience, integrity, and dedication to help you. 048 Realty has helped Las Vegas families in need for the past 10 years. It is a team of real estate professionals with a proven track record.
Hi, if you're looking for a fresh start and keep your home, or if you're looking for the best value in a new home in Las Vegas, please call us now.
048 Realty, a local company you can lean on in bad or good times.
Welcome back to the second segment of Home Sweet Home. Today we have Bert Glickman, who sold his home through a short sale. Welcome everybody, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome.
And Bert is accompanied by his girlfriend, Maritza Morales, who had some previous financial challenges, but with the help of W.J. Bradley Mortgage, was able to purchase a home.
Also with us is Rita Coma of W.J. Bradley, but I would like to know Bert's story first. So Bert, tell us again about your story. Why did you resort to a short sale?
I know the way it started was the economy took a downturn for the worse, as everybody knows, and with my job, they started cutting back hours a little bit.
Okay.
So it was hard to make the mortgage payment, and I had a pretty big mortgage payment. So then the house value started dropping. So I went to talk to a lawyer, and he sort of gave me some advice and options what to do.
Okay, and can I ask you, where are you currently employed at?
I'm over at New York hotel and casino.
Okay, and so your employer was cutting back on your hours?
Yeah,
and
they were cutting back on the days a little bit because the whole business, the whole town was slow, so they were cutting back.
Okay, I see. So how long did the entire process start from the time you put your home on the market to the very end? Do you recall how long it took?
It was a while. It took roughly about 6 months. About 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
And how long ago was this?
It ended about 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Okay, well, good.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you have a great story to say.
Yes.
So within that 6 months, now how were you assisted? Who was the realtor that assisted you, and how did you go about doing that?
Well, I didn't want to use a lawyer for the whole transaction, so I knew Mark Bowman, so I called Mark up to see if he could handle short sales, and he said yes.
Okay.
So I said, okay, let's do it. And he handled everything for me. I mean, there was a lot up and back with the banks. It was very stressful at times, and Mark helped out a lot, but in the end, he's the one that sold it through a short sale.
That's
so it worked out good.
That's wonderful.
And you still have 10 fingers and toes.
That's right. Thanks, Mark.
Exactly. So you made it through, right?
We made it. We survived.
Yeah. Now, during that entire process, what is it that you can tell our audience and our viewers? I mean, what to expect? You as a seller, you've been through it all. I mean, just tell us how you felt.
Well, it's frustrating because you're up and back with the bank all the time. You're sending them stuff, they ask for the same stuff again, so it goes on and on. So very frustrating, and you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to wind up in a foreclosure or a bankruptcy, things like that. So luckily mine ended up good, and I wound up with a short sale, and now I can move on.
Wonderful.
You're fully released.
And totally the bank released me of the liability of the mortgage.
Okay. What can you tell our viewers? What type of advice, as a seller that just went through 6 months of this, situation, what can you tell our viewers that are currently in the situation of selling their home or looking to sell their property?
Well, definitely get a qualified real estate agent or a lawyer, and go from there and look at all your options. But things are changing nowadays, and the banks are definitely loosening up their rules and everything. So now's the time to do it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing that story with us.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And now, let's hear Maritza's story. Maritza, I know, like everyone else, the past several years have not been easy for any of us financially. So I understand you recently bought a home, again, W.J. Bradley, but because of financial challenges, how many lenders did you talk to?
Like 3.
3 lenders?
Lenders.
And did you get qualified?
No, I got turned down twice, and then I met Rita Coma, and she's the one who helped us get in the mortgage.
Good.
And
A lifesaver.
yeah, she saved our life, so we did good.
Good. So when you started looking for a home, did you get pre-qualified first or afterwards?
We got pre-qualified.
First, yeah.
First.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems to be the best way. What experiences, is there anything you'd like to share with our audiences out there other than don't give up or
Yeah,
anything
just
else?
don't give up. I know things can be possible if you really try it, Just don't give up. It's gonna turn down, and everybody up there who looking for homes, and this is a good time right now.
So after all the turmoil and all the challenges with financing and looking for a home, how is your new home?
Oh, it's a beautiful home. I enjoy every day.
Yeah?
Every day, yes.
Oh, that's
I
great.
enjoy my house, yes.
Very good.
I'm very happy.
Good. Well, thank you, Maritza, for
Thank you.
telling us your story today.
Thank you,
And,
thank you for having us.
Keeping or buying a home in Las Vegas is no longer an easy task. You need someone who has local experience, integrity, and dedication to help you. All 48 Realty has helped Las Vegas families in need for the past 10 years. It is a team of real estate professionals with a proven track record.
Hi, if you're looking for a fresh start and keep your home, or if you're looking for the best value in a new home in Las Vegas, please call us now.
All 48 Realty, a local company you can lean on in bad or good time.
And of course, we have Rita here, who is a loan officer that helped Maritza out through her deal in purchasing her home. So how long have you been in the mortgage industry?
I have been in residential lending for about 13 years now.
13 years. So you've seen the ups and downs of
Yes.
what's happening when people are applying for their loans.
Yes.
Okay. And why do you think, because I know Maritza did mention earlier that she went to several different lenders before actually finding you, she was fortunate enough to find you. What is the difference, what difference would you say that made you, or that allowed you to approve her situation compared to the other lenders?
Well, with Maritza's situation, she's not the only one that had financial struggles. For example, with a bankruptcy, several people have had bankruptcies. And within the bankruptcy, they've also included their residential property into the bankruptcy. With most lenders in town, there's a seasoning period, which is a waiting period. So typically with a bankruptcy, you wait 3 years, and if you include a mortgage in the bankruptcy, you have to wait from the date the property sold. Where I come into play is that I was able to help her because we are able to provide financing for those who qualify that have had a bankruptcy but surrendered their property with the bankruptcy.
Oh.
So our seasoning period starts from the actual bankruptcy discharge date.
I see, not the time that they actually closed on a previous property, right? Okay, so that's a huge difference. So as far as other audience or viewers out there, it's not that they would, as long as they can have hope and talk to the right lender,
Right.
would you say that maybe when they're applying for a loan that they just speak to one lender, or what would your advice be?
It's always a good idea to speak with a couple of different lenders, just to educate the prospective home buyer on the process. But I know that a lot of people who have had a bankruptcy and included their mortgage, even though the bankruptcy discharged 3 years ago, the property may not have sold 2 years later. But there is hope for those that did have a bankruptcy and surrendered their property in the bankruptcy, and that's where I was able to help Maritza.
That's wonderful. What could you advise our other individuals out there that have been turned down? I know you said that they should speak to other lenders, but what other advice would you give as far as maybe our viewers looking for loan officers? What type of questions should they be asking, whether it's a lender, a banker? Because I know there's some different types of lenders out there. Can you tell us,
I advise all my clients to ask questions, whether it's prepare the questions prior to coming to the appointment. After they leave, I always tell them that they can, sometimes you don't have questions when you're sitting right there, but when questions do come up afterwards, so always call and ask us questions, because as a trained, educated, knowledgeable professional in our industry, we have to be able to answer those questions. And if the lender is having a hard time, then I would shop around.
That's
I would
wonderful.
definitely
Yeah.
shop.
Yes. So.
And what about short sales? I know there's thousands and thousands of previous homeowners that would like to get back into a home again and buy. Do the same rules apply for a short sale as they did a BK, or how does that differ?
Well, with lending, it's very specific to each individual. However, if someone did have a short sale, we are able to provide possible financing 2 years after the sale date.
Wow, 2 years.
Yes. And for those who are current homeowners, W.J. Bradley also offers what's called the HARP program, which is the refinance program. We sell direct, we service direct with Fannie and Freddie, so therefore we are able to help those who are currently underwater, and if they can't short sell, they want to stay in their home, they want to save their home and lower their payments. We have the ability to do that as well.
So you can actually lower the payments on if somebody has a higher interest rate,
Yes.
you can actually refi even though they owe 100% more than what the current value
Yes.
is or any variation thereof.
Right, as long as it's a Fannie Mae or a Freddie Mac owned property, we can help them, and it doesn't, typically an appraisal is not required. This is geared more towards those individuals who have an adjustable rate mortgage. We can put them into a fixed 15 or 30 year. They have a higher interest rate. We can help with lowering the interest rate.
The general consensus is if you're upside down, you can't refinance. And,
Right.
That's very
so
true.
that's very helpful to the
Yes.
to the folks out there watching.
Yeah, absolutely. So Rita, can you tell our viewers how they can get a hold of you? Where are you located at, and how can they contact you?
Well, the best way to contact me is my direct number, which is my cell phone, which is area code 702-544-1855. My office is located on the southwest part of town, Rainbow and 215.
And what is that address?
It's 6131 South Rainbow, Las Vegas, 89113.
Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
And thank you to all of you for sharing your story with us. We hope our viewers have learned something again, and as far as a seller, have some hope and be patient in selling the property at a short sale. Of course, Maritza, with your financial situation, you were very fortunate to meet Rita. And Rita, your savior here that got you into a home. So congratulations on your new home.
Yes.
We're very, very glad you've all joined us.
Thank you for having us.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
Thank you
Mark.
very much.
Thank you, Mark.
If you would like to submit your question to us pertaining to the real estate industry, please email them to info@homesweethometv.com and make sure to put questions on the subject line. And if your question is chosen, we'll answer them on our next show. Stay tuned for our next segment and get real estate tips from our guest attorney, David Whittemeyer.
Keeping or buying a home in Las Vegas is no longer an easy task. You need someone who has local experience, integrity, and dedication to help you. 048 Realty has helped Las Vegas families in need for the past 10 years. It is a team of real estate professionals with a proven track record.
Hi, if you're looking for a fresh start and keep your home, or if you're looking for the best value in a new home in Las Vegas, please call us now.
048 Realty, a local company you can lean on in bad or good times.
We would like to welcome back our next guest for today, attorney David Whittemeyer of O'Grady and Whittemeyer. They focus their practice on residential real estate. Before you give your viewers some practical tips, quite a few of viewers are interested to know if someone had a successful short sale or even a bankruptcy, and all of a sudden they won big money at a casino or they inherited some money. If they purchase a home, what's the likelihood of their previous lenders attaching the new property?
Well, that's a good question, not only because we live in a state where it's actually a possibility where you could go pull and win a jackpot of $1 million or $100,000 or a significant amount of money, but also the inheritance is a very important question to ask as well. What it really comes down to is when did you receive the money? Did you receive the money after the short sale? Did you get it during the short sale? Did you get it before the short sale? And also whether you're in bankruptcy or not. It comes down to the fact that you have to properly disclose your financials to your lender. You can't hide money, you can't defraud them in any which way. So if you want $1 million and you're in the middle of a short sale, there's a high likelihood that you should probably disclose it. When I say high likelihood, you probably
You better.
should. But that being said, if you have a successful short sale, and when I take it when you say successful short sale, you mean a full deficiency release, etc. And that deficiency release is the real key. That's why it's important to have a team of professionals around you to get that. Because if you don't get that release, you have liability moving forward, and that money that you won after the short sale could be subject, or the property itself.
So David, why is a short sale beneficial to a homeowner?
Well, the short sale is a great option for homeowners that want to kind of wipe the slate clean. I mean, like anything else, there's costs associated with it, and that being, there's going to be effective on your credit and the whole 9 yards. But really, with any of these options that homeowners are going to pursue, their credit issue is going to be a concern. But what a short sale does, when handled properly, it allows the homeowner to walk away with a clean slate. And obviously, except for credit issues and things like that. But they're not in the home still, paying, making a monthly payment that they can afford on basically an asset that's worth not anywhere near what it's worth, or if, God bless them, if they can get that principal reduction everybody talks about.
And you keep hearing about them, but I don't know anybody that's received one. So
I've gotten a couple, but that's after a year and a half litigation in state and then federal court. So it's expensive. So if you want to go for that, I guess the purple unicorn, if you will, you're going to have to do a lot of hunting.
David, thank you so much for being on our show again. Your knowledge is invaluable to us and our viewers. And thank you again, and hope to see you again. Home Sweet Home will be right back with my co-host, Melody.
Welcome back to Home Sweet Home. On this segment, we will showcase a featured property of the week. Let's watch it. Before we close, Melody, I would like to announce on next week's episode we will have Jeff Meggy of Blossom Capital via Skype. Remember him? Of course.
He's the property investor from Oregon with a big heart. He may have already chosen a property here in Las Vegas to make available to a family or an individual with the most compelling story.
Wow, that's great. Make sure to tune in next Sunday. But Mark, it looks like our show is about to end again.
Oh. Yes, come back and join us next week. Same time, same channel, as we continue to share real-life stories and provide you with solutions in meeting your real estate needs in today's market.
And if you have a story you would like to share with us on our show, or questions you would like to have answers during our show, please email them to info@homesweethometv.com.
And if you need our assistance or questions related to buying or selling your home, please contact us at 702-721-7474.
And of course, watch me on VAsian Global News on VegasTV at 2 p.m. every Sunday on Directv Channel 25 or Cox Cable Channel 14 as I deliver the news for the Philippine Times news segment. And of course, by the way, I want to thank Sue Pine for my hair and makeup.
We'll see you all next week.
Bye. Thank you.
Keeping or buying a home in Las Vegas is no longer an easy task. You need someone who has local experience, integrity, and dedication to help you. 048 Realty has helped Las Vegas families in need for the past 10 years. It is a team of real estate professionals with a proven track record.
Hi, if you're looking for a fresh start and keep your home, or if you're looking for the best value in a new home in Las Vegas, please call us now.
048 Realty, a local company you can lean on in bad.